and what the technique is. Essentially, I use four microphones. You've got the two, which I kind of call side microphones, which are not all the way behind the drummer, but almost to the sides of the drummer, equidistant from the snare. And so it's slightly Glyn Johns modified because like Glyn Johns kind of looks the right, if from the drummer's perspective, the right mic looks across the tom. It's sort of mine does that, but it's further away towards the drummer, so it's not directly on top of the tom. And then and the other one kind of mirrors on the other side, and so those are equidistant from the snare. And then I add a central one above the snare, so now all three mics are the same distance from the snare, and so everything's arriving from the snare point of view at the same time. And then the final and actually, sorry, I'm jumping around a bit, but the other great thing is you're further away from the cymbals, so it redresses the balance if someone's going quite hard on them. But also you're lower down and around the side of the kit, so now you get more low end from the and attack from the beta side of the kick drum, as well as the body of the snare. So you're getting far more shell and less cymbals. So that was one for me, and the other thing was more low end and more punch because of the transients lining up. And so even with just those three mics, you get a balanced kit sound, and it sounds punchy and full. And then to complete the pyramid, I add like an outside kick mic, and I also try to get that relatively the same distance from the snare. So now you've got this kind of top, two sides, and front. So you've kind of got this kind of pyramid shape, if you see what I mean.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
uh, and and those four mics will just give you like a brilliant image, and a really punchy sound full of low end and weight. And you could just use that for the whole sound.